Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports. Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
builder,
I coach,
culinary arts,
auditor,
a firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official,
just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes-to-officiating.com.
A truck is a tool, but a ram is life. Yeah, it's the wipe the sweat off your brow sort of life. But it's also the let's load up the ATV's life. The my kids play way too many sports life. The let's find a secret spot to fish life. That looks nice. Innovations, comforts, and powertrains built to power all the lives you live. Ram.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care
Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
He's made it to 20. He's gone. Touchdown. This is it. They have to score here.
We're getting underway here.
Walk-off home run. Here's a shot to the right side. This is shaping up to be a strike right side, too.
We're just seconds away from kickoff. Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590. Tonight's game is streaming live online on the Rambler Facebook page for the football program and across the Southeast Sports Network at SESN Sports. Kickoff will be from left to right as the Yellow Jackets will send this to the Ramblers of Lafayette High School to get us started. Ball is away and the Ramblers will field this. Back inside of the end zone, he's going to elect to return, but they'll say that's a fair catch and a touchback down on the right side of the field for Lafayette High School's Ramblers. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Glad you're here with us. We'll have coverage of the entire game tonight between the Ramblers of Lafayette and, of course, the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun. First and 10 now for the Ramblers after the touchback. Here's the give on the end around in the backfield, headed to the far side and tackled down after a short gain. Lafayette gets about 3.5, 4 yards to start this drive. Football goes from their own 20-yard line to the 24 on the far hash marks. 6 yards needed to move the chains now for Lafayette High School's Ramblers. Good start to the drive for Lafayette's offense. They've struggled this year between the air and on the ground. They've generated less than 1,800 total yards of offense. Ramblers now on second down and a long medium. Quarterback Dax Edwards pitches this across. Finley runs up into the teeth of the defense and is dragged down after a short gain. The ball is just over the 25, so a yard, maybe a yard and a half the current gain. He was coming to the close sideline, but a flag flies following the play, and it looks like the call is against the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun High School. Let's get to know the offense of Lafayette High School briefly. Up front, the big guys, it's Brackett, Grissom, Rapier, Kilgo, and Miller. Receivers are Centel, Cleghorn, Henton, Williams, Duncan. Tailbacks, right now we've got number 4, Kalis Finley playing tailback. He's played a lot of quarterback this year. Signal calling tonight is Daxton Edwards. We'll also see carries from Parker Greco tonight out of the backfield for the offense of the Lafayette Ramblers. So the flag makes it a 1st and 10 for Lafayette High School. They get a ton of free yardage. The ball goes from their own 25 all the way down just beyond their own 40-yard line, and they're threatening midfield. 1st and 10 as the chains get set. The ball is centered up. Lafayette High School, if you're just joining us, is working from right to left on offense. Following this next play, I'll walk you around the defense of Calhoun and the Yellow Jackets. One receiver split out wide. Play clock is running. Here's the give from Dax Edwards to the big guy, Finley, pushing his way inside and gets about a yard and a half, maybe 2 on the spot. Kalis Finley just went on a nice visit down the road to Kennesaw State University. He was on the field with the Owls, and obviously everybody from Lafayette excited to see him recruited. The stories I have been told about him are unbelievable. The coaching staff has told me that they've gone to clean the locker room after games, and he has swept it himself. This kid is certainly one of the best, if not the best, running back in the area. 2 receivers split out wide on the far side for the Ramblers. Here's the snap. Dax Edwards running a spin around, and he's rolling to the close side over the 45, steps out just shy of midfield after a nice gain, moving the wheels. They need about 4 to move the chains, but it makes 3rd down much easier for Lafayette. The ball is going to be at their own 47-yard line. They need to move it just beyond midfield to the 49 to the line to gain. Football now on the close hash marks as the Ramblers are going from right to left. Offense is getting set and ready to go. quickly will try to meet the defense of the Yellow Jackets. It's Williams, Adcock, and Sager-Quinn up front. The linebackers are Johnson, Hammett, Goad, and Hudson. Defensive backs are Penny, Griffin, White, and Jordan. Here's the snap, handoff on the end around for Lafayette High School. He's in trouble and dropped for a loss. He was motioning across from the left side of the quarterback towards the far side of the field in the backfield. Took the handoff on the end around, and there's nowhere to go. He's trapped, strung out down to the far hash marks where he goes down, loses yardage, and it makes it 4th down and long now for Lafayette High School, who has a big decision to make to start this game. Football resting at their own 44-yard line. The line to gain is the opposing 49. Good snap and cleanly sent away. Getting a hand in his face is Sager-Quinn. Fielded back on the 20-yard line. Return man across the 30. Shuffling, spinning. Nice move down across the 40. Oh, baby, he's got room at midfield and forced out of play. Shy of the opposing 40-yard line. A huge return to start the drive for the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun High School. Calhoun will work from left to right on this drive. We're still scoreless, just getting started in the first quarter. 9:24 to play in this first frame. Gabriel Schride, Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590. Glad you're with us for the action tonight on this one. Promises to be a really good matchup between these two. And the officials unhappy with that previous play, a flag. The penalty is going to bring the ball way back. It was over midfield. They're going to walk off yardage from the 35 of the Jackets. First and 10 Yellow Jackets, the ball all the way back to their own 25-yard line on the far hash marks. Great field position for the Ramblers after giving up almost 50 on the return. Here's the snap, quarterback hands it off, tailback inside, sliding off of tackles down to the 30, a 5-yard gain to start the drive. They'll move him back 1 yard to the 29-yard line, so make it 4 yards. Now that tailback is going to be deadly tonight. We'll get to know him last as we walk around the offense together. Up front, it's Veal, Perkins, Steele, Smith, and Banta blocking the way. Justin Beasley, the #1 target at receiver. The quarterback, Trace Hawkins. The tight ends, a mix in there. More on that later. And Isaiah Knowles, the tailback. Hawkins takes the snap, rolling out. Check down pass to the big guy who's upended, but a nice gain on the catch and run. Really good look on this drive opener for the Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Couple of different faces on the field as we get started tonight for Calhoun High School. We'll get to know the defense of Lafayette in just a moment. But a big one we're keeping eyes on is number 88. Hawkins gives it off. This is Knowles, who's got space as he cuts it to the outside on the left side. On the outside hip of the tight end, he's able to get 3 yards. He strung that out, able to push his way forward for a little bit. They're going to mark him real short, though. That might not be 3 yards. That might be 2, and make it 2nd down and long for Calhoun. Hawkins has the tailback alongside him. Check down pass to the close side. Cutting and evading defenders over midfield, down into the 40 of the Ramblers. A big catch and run for the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun. Easily moving the chains. Calhoun High School, their offense is humming early. That's exactly what you want to see if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, if you're a parent of a Yellow Jacket. This offense looking sharp late in the season on the road against a region opponent. Here's Hawkins, who takes the snap on 1st and 10. In trouble, escapes out of the pocket. Lofts this downfield inside of the 5, and it's incomplete. Deep strike, deep left field, and just misses his intended target. and he has been lighting it up all year long through the air. That is a dangerous, dangerous man with space and time. He was looking for Justin Beasley, and the junior already has 45 catches this season, 630 yards, and 11 receiving touchdowns. Count them, 11, one shy of a dozen. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. The ball just beyond midfield and the 40-yard line of the Ramblers. Calhoun has 4 options out wide at receiver. Trips left for Hawkins, who checks down. Receiver cutting back to the inside, runs the spin move at the 35. He's trapped at the 34 on the far hash marks. Nowhere to go, but a nice catch and run for a short gain, and it makes this a much more manageable situation for Calhoun High. Yellow Jackets, Hawkins, far side to the tailback, slides off one down near the sideline and diving for the line to gain on 3rd down. Very close. I think that'll move the chains and make it 1st and 10 for Calhoun High School. Indeed it does. The football down to the 27-yard line of Lafayette High School. 1st and 10 on the far hash marks for the Yellow Jackets, who are driving from left to right. 6.5 to play in our first quarter from Lafayette, Georgia. Here's the snap, end around across the 30, 25 down along the sideline, 20 blows a tire and goes down at the 14-yard line. That will make it a 1st and 10 inside of the 20 in the red zone for Calhoun High School. Nice hustle play by the man on the end around. Griffin, the senior, had a ton of space and room to make that happen. First and 10, and now Knowles takes it inside. Gets the ball down to the 11-yard line for Calhoun High School, right between the guards. 5:55 to play in our first, where we're scoreless between Calhoun and Lafayette. 2nd down and a long 7 now for Calhoun High School. The Yellow Jackets can move the chains one more time. The ball would be down inside of the 5-yard line if they do. Hawkins, the quarterback. The snap given off to Knowles, who drives his way right between the center and guard. Gets about 2 yards between the left guard and center. And that burns up a down. Yellow Jackets now on 3rd down and a long 4. Need to convert. That last tackle made by Hagan English, the linebacker. Still scoreless in Lafayette, Georgia. One out wide on the close side for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to send him into motion. Hawkins pitches it off. Receiver, tons of room and a great block. He coasts into the end zone. 6-0, touchdown, Jackets. Really nice play by Calhoun High School. The Yellow Jackets uncorking this game early to make it 6-0. Now for the point after try. PAT, snap is good, hold is good. This one sails up, away, and through the uprights. And that makes it 7-0 in Lafayette, Georgia. Yellow Jackets out in front. We'll take a break and be back with more prep football in just a moment on Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590.
Okay, gotcha.
Welcome back. Prep football, Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590, live streaming at SCSN Sports. Just under 5 minutes to play in our first quarter as this one is booted away by the Yellow Jackets back to the Ramblers of Lafayette. It will skeeter out of play and be a touchback. So we'll get our second look at the offense of Lafayette High School. They didn't look too bad on their first drive. Got a couple of yards, a couple of plays put together. They're going to look to keep that rolling and build some positive things on this second possession of the night. 7-0, 4:54 to play in our first. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're along with us. I think this is the opposite of a shout-out. This is a derogatory shout-out to Sean Butterbean Green, who's relaxing oceanside in Jacksonville, Florida, while I'm doing all the work. Here's the snap, faking the give, and Dax Edwards, a check down pass to the close side. Football between the 20 and 19-yard line. So that'll keep him right near the line of scrimmage and burn it down to make it 2nd down and long for Lafayette High School's Ramblers. I like the look. That's a low-risk, high-reward look on that check down pass. One receiver split out wide on 2nd down. Edwards takes the snap, give to the big guy Finley, who's rolling inside of the right tackle and guard and able to drive his legs for 3 yards. Kalis Finley is able to buy a couple of yards with his legs. It makes 3rd down just a bit more manageable, but Lafayette in a long yardage situation just beyond their own 20. Tackle was made by Mashburn, the senior outside linebacker. He's been really good this season for Calhoun High School. 3:58 to play in our first quarter, 7-0 the score. Ramblers are ready to go with 2 receivers split out wide. Hard count nearly gets Yellow Jackets off sides and dropped. Dax Edwards is swarmed and sacked. That's a big-time play. Big-time play. I wasn't sure if that was coming or not. Trenton Sager-Quinn gets back in there. Baylor Johnson, the junior linebacker. They're all over Edwards. There's nowhere he can go. He tries to spin away and create some space and hustle to the sideline, but they're on top of him. He goes down. And with 3:20 to play in our first quarter, the Ramblers will have to punt it away, trailing 7-0 back to Calhoun's Yellow Jackets.
Gage Cole back to punt.
Snap to the punter, Gage Cole, who gets it away just in time from just over the end zone. This one fielded at midfield. Return man evades one tackler, steps out at the 40. Nice little return. Not a ton of space for the receiver. We've already seen him make a nice play on offense today. It's Macadon Griffin, the senior.
First down, Yellow Jackets.
So just 39 yards from the end zone. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to play in our first quarter, leading 7-0. The Yellow Jackets of Calhoun High School will take over on offense, driving from left to right. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining us, Gabriel Schrei, Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590. We've got full broadcast coverage tonight of the Yellow Jackets on the road, taking on the Ramblers of Lafayette High School. Big thanks to Janie Grinnell for the bailout and the pregame tailgate. We tailgated all night. It was great. Talked about banking, insurance. 1st and 10, here's the check down pass to the freshman tailback who rolls over a would-be tackler. What a catch and run. Hawkins takes the snap. He has 4 receivers out wide and does a great job of selling. And he's going to throw to one of those targets who's already upfield running a little fake hitch or an out. And instead the check down to Hudson Chadwick, the sophomore who comes out of the backfield. He's able to get a nice little pickup of almost 8 yards and makes 2nd down really easy. Just shy of the 30-yard line of Lafayette High School with 4 receivers out wide. Hawkins takes the snap. Quarterback fakes the give. Yellow Jackets looking deep for the end zone, and the home run ball is dropped. It would have been a touchdown. He was wide open. He cooked the defensive back and couldn't hang onto the ball. Incomplete pass that brings up 3rd down and short with 2:40 to play in our first.
3rd down, Rambler Nation, get on your feet.
That's going to happen at the prep level. You know, obviously you can't have that at the collegiate level. That's contract buster if you're not a starter in the rotation in the NFL. But when you're talking about prep level, the big thing is he was in position to make the catch for the score. He can do that again. 3 out wide this time, 2 on the close side for the Yellow Jackets who are driving from left to right. Flags fly, though, and it looks like we've got encroachment against the Ramblers of Lafayette High School. They'll drive him back a couple of yards, and Calhoun will try again with a fresh set of downs. 2:40 to go in our first, 7-0 Yellow Jackets. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're along with us. Tim Hall back in the studio tonight. Young Mr. Collins is along with us for the broadcast as well, helping out. Glad you're with us. And I'm glad you're with us wherever you are. The garage, the restaurant, downtown. Tuned in the car. Here's the snap, faking the give. Check down pass to the big guy. Running the spin move. 3 defenders hit the tight end, but he gets about 6 yards before he's dragged to the ground. Nice gain. He'll check out of the game after the big catch. 2nd down and short. Calhoun's really excited about the big tight end, the prospect, playing limited snaps tonight.
Tackled by Riley Arthur.
Here's the snap. Hawkins fakes the give. He's in trouble in the backfield. Rolling out. Ropes this for the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Pass complete for a touchdown to the Yellow Jackets.
It's 13-0 in Lafayette, Georgia. Calhoun High School extends their lead. 1:50 to play in the first quarter. Now the PAT team on for the try. You can hear the Yellow Jack marching band. Snap is good, hold is good. PAT sails up, away, and this one goes through the uprights to make our score 14-0 in Lafayette, Georgia. As these two take a short break, we will as well and be back with more prep football in just a moment. Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back to Lafayette High School and Lafayette, Georgia, where it's 14-0 with just under 2 minutes to play in our first quarter. Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Kickoff is away for the Yellow Jackets. This one going to be off of the field, and this will be a touchback and free yardage for the Ramblers of Lafayette as that Skeeter's out of play. 1 minute, 50 seconds on the clock to play in our first quarter, where it's 14-0 Yellow Jackets. They score a couple. That time the receiver wide open in the back corner of the end zone as Hawkins just roped that one in, looking really good to start the night. Hawkins has been good all season long. It's worth noting that's his 16th pass touchdown this season. He's got 4 rush touchdowns to go with it as well, and has completed just about 66% of his passes. He's been good for over 1,000 yards already entering the night. Just a freshman, really impressive stuff. Lafayette Ramblers offense on the field. Here's the snap, handoff to the tailback, spins his way just beyond the line of scrimmage to the right side. It goes down after a gain of a yard. Dax Edwards gave it off. Finley spun his way just beyond the line of scrimmage. But that defensive line of Calhoun is just indomitable. Those are huge guys, very physical, very, very athletic. And combine those with the secondary, these linebackers, this second level, you've got Goad, Hudson, Hammett, Johnson all at linebacker. That is a tough, tough tackle box. Here's the pitch to the outside. Tailback running over a trio of defenders and gets 4 yards. That'll move the sticks a little bit closer to the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 5, maybe 6. Football spotted at the 39-yard line, almost the 40 of the Ramblers. The line to gain is the 45-yard line. Lafayette took the football from just inside the far hash marks. Now they're on the close hash marks as they work right to left. Just under 1 minute to play in our first quarter. Ramblers trailing by a pair of possessions, 14-0. 2 receivers Edwards takes the snap, it's high. He's going to run with the football, in trouble at the 40, evades the first defender, now caught at the 45 as he's dragged down, but he'll fall forward and get the line to gain. 1st and 10, Lafayette High School. That's exciting to see from Edwards. Like to see him using the footwork, like to see him getting into space and making things happen. He's been very efficient at doing that all year long, and something he's only going to get better at with time. We're inside of 40 seconds to play in the first quarter, so if Lafayette wanted to, they could elect not to run a play and let this roll into our second quarter. Edwards takes the snap. Here's the give. Inside, trying to bowl this way over that defensive line and getting about back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and long for Lafayette High School. Football's at their own 47-yard line. The line to gain is down at the 43-yard line of Calhoun's Yellow Jackets. It is now 2nd down. That'll do it for our first quarter of play as the Ramblers are headed to the sideline, and Calhoun's Yellow Jackets are going to head to their own sideline and take a break as we switch sides of the field in Lafayette, Georgia. 14-0 after one quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more prep football in just a moment. Georgia's 93.7, AM 1590.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
Yeah. All right, you're on the air now.
Welcome back to Lafayette, Georgia. We are entering our second quarter of action. Glad you're along for the ride. Georgia's 93.7, AM 1590, streaming online at SESN Sports. And we're underway. Here's the snap. Ramblers trying the inside on 2nd down and long, and nowhere to go. Greco is trapped and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And that'll be no gain. That's actually Centel who takes the ball and is stopped to bring up 3rd down. Football needs to be all the way down to the opposing 43. It's at the 48-yard line of Lafayette High School. They're between the hash marks, a little closer to the close side of the field for us in the press box. Driving from left to right to open this second quarter. 40 seconds gone already. 14-0 Calhoun Yellow Jackets. 2 receivers split out wide on 3rd down. Check down pass, close side. Big guy slides away from one, runs over another defender right near the line to gain. Will they give it to him? Oh, the far official has him at the 41, which will move the chains. The close official has him at the 41. That's a 1st and 10 for Lafayette High School. Really nice catch and run by Finley. That's a great way to work the running back into the game. They roll him out, get him open near the sideline. He runs over one defensive back, and that's an easy movement of the chains for Lafayette's Ramblers. Calhoun Yellow Jackets, this defense has been unstoppable this year, or rather, they have been stoppable because they've stopped everyone, it feels like. Shutout Heritage 38-0. 1st and 10, Ramblers. Here's the give on the end around. Big guy trapped and dropped. 4 defenders hit him. Absolutely rocked on that play as he tries to bounce it outside of the left hip of the left tackle. Nowhere to go. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Ramblers. Glad you're with us. Gabe Schride, Georgia's 93.7, AM 1590. Here's the snap, check down to the close side. Centel evades the defender in the backfield and slides away as he steps out just shy of the 35. They'll give it to him all the way to the 35-yard line. A nice catch and run for Porter Centel. 10:26 to play in our first half. 14-0 Calhoun Yellow Jackets. Ramblers driving. but now they'll need 4 yards to keep it going. The football is spotted right on the 35-yard line of Calhoun on the close hash marks. They need to get it down to the 31-yard line as they're driving from left to right. Ethan Thompson sending in the play call for Lafayette High School's Ramblers. Here's the snap. Dax Edwards in a massive amount of trouble. Chucks it away. It goes incomplete. Just barely escapes. An absolute all-out onslaught from the linebacker and defensive lineman. And that's just got to be very intimidating. The junior defensive tackle, Trenton Sager-Quinn, gets back in there. Baylor Johnson, the junior outside linebacker in the backfield. They're bringing a ton of heat. And Dax Edwards is able to throw that away just in time. Brings up 4th down and medium, and needing 4 yards, Lafayette High School's offense stays on the field. Ethan Thompson sends in the play call. Lafayette Ramblers are going for it with 10:21 to play in the first half, trailing by a pair of possessions. Here's the snap. Edwards throws this to the sideline and just overshoots his target. It goes incomplete for the turnover on downs. So the ball will remain at the 35-yard line of the Yellow Jackets as Calhoun High School will take over on offense and drive from right to left with 10:17 to play in the second quarter, leading by a pair of possessions, 14-0. I like the play call by the Ramblers to go for that there. It makes a lot of sense with the situation, the amount of time in the game. Bryson Cleghorn was the intended target, and he was actually wide open, but between the pressure coming and just how quickly he ran that route, that ball is just maybe 2 or 3 feet over where he could reach it and make the play, and instead, turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now for Calhoun's Yellow Jackets. They've got 3 receivers out wide. Tailback takes the handoff, rolling over defenders and would-be tacklers. Really nice gain. He took that between the center and guard, right up the middle, gets it almost to the line to gain. I think they might give it to him and make it a 1st and 10. Football goes from the 35 down to the 45-yard line of the Jackets. That'll move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 for Calhoun High School. 10 minutes exactly left to play in our second quarter. Georgia's 93.7 AM 1590 prep football on the airwaves all night long. Nice, beautiful night for prep football. Here's the snap. Quarterback fakes the give. Check down pass to the close side. This is their star receiver. Spinning through tacklers. Wrapped up by 5. Stopped after a gain of 2 yards. He tried to cut that back to the inside and absolutely swarmed by the defense of the Ramblers. But Justin Beasley, the junior, a nice little catch and run. Just couldn't find a way to knife his way up in there for extra yardage. Football goes from the 45 to the 47-yard line of the Jackets. To move the chains, they need to get it over midfield to the 45 of the Ramblers of Lafayette High School. Ready to go. Cross land. The quarterback in the shotgun and a flag thrown before he can take the snap. Beasley is the lone receiver on the close side for land on this play before they run it some free yardage on the encroachment call. 5 yards. This one goes over midfield down to the 48-yard line of Lafayette High. Yardage situation. They need 3 to move the chains. Land takes the snap. Long ball, sideline, far side, caught just inside the 25. He'll step out. A massive shift to the chains. 1st and 10, and they might even put him into the red zone on this one and make it a 1st and 10 for Calhoun High School. All the way down inside of the 20 to the 14-yard line. They put him just over the 15 before they'll say he stepped out. Huge gain for the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun. They get just over 30 yards and now into the red zone and threatening to score and make it a 3-possession game in Lafayette, Georgia. 14-0, 8:49 to play in our first half of action. Now land in the shotgun. Quarterback takes the snap. Tailback, right side, right tackle, gets a shot inside of the 10 down to the 7-yard line before he's hit